Hello everybody, it's me JT Hans here, and today we were at our first Spirit Halloween store of the season. Alright, so here we are. This theme is a lot bigger in person than it seems from pictures, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna activate Jack the Reaper.
You think you can escape me? I am Jack the Reaper. I make the skies turn orange, the wind howl, and the bats swarm. There is no place my bone-chilling grip cannot reach.
Super awesome. Very, very cool. We have her, Crypt Countess. Oh my god, there's a lanternfly on her. She's cool enough. I don't hate her. We have this tombstone rocker here. This Madison Square Park sign, which is really cool. Egg Harbor Herald, which is kind of weird because Madison Square Park, sorry, and Egg Harbor are very far apart, but pretty interesting. Anyway, moving over here, Valak. Is she going? Yeah, I think so. She's okay. She's not that scary to me. But her teeth are very good. And her sculpt overall. She looks pretty cool, but not very scary to me. Which way should I go? There's a lot of people over there, so I'm gonna go this way. So let's start with Headcase Harry on this side. Pretty cool. This part of the theme kind of blends into the rest of the train. I guess we push here.
You have a beautiful head.
Beautiful head.
Yes, it will complete our collection.
If I can get it off you, it will complete my collection.
Don't be afraid. Come closer. Shake your candy. And let's carve up some fun this night. Our treats are crafted from your darkest nightmares.
Not very amazing, but it's whatever. Let's go inside. So we're just gonna kind of make our rounds. So this area is really cool. I love the signage in here. So much detail on the inside of here, which is really crazy. Subway diagram. Some prices. We have the raccoon, possum. That's cool, he's kind of peeking out. So there's some stuff on the phone. First of all, I'm gonna show this. Vibrates me. Secondly, let's try pressing 1. I'm not sure if you could hear it very well, but someone will upload it in high quality. I'm not going to be trying to do that. Anyway, we have Backman Bonnie here. Something interesting is that I'm pretty sure this is like a newer batch of them. Her face looks a lot different. Her eyes are darker around them. Her teeth are whiter. The paint inside her mouth is darker, so very interesting. Also, I think this activates the live wires. Does it not? Oh no, they were just activating. I don't know what turns them on. Here we have Backman Bonnie again. I picked her up earlier in the year online. Very cool. I will say, I think I like how the face on mine looks a bit better, but I think they did the detailing better on her face. So I kind of nondescriptly say they did the detailing better on her face. I'm actually trying to say they did the scarring better. So yeah, I actually think the face and the new batches look a little worse. I don't like how dark the tongue is. And I feel like the paint around the eyes and the eyebrows is very unrealistic. So I'm specifically talking about the scarring. Also, before I show the rest of the thing, just wanted to take a look at this over here with some beautiful AI generated dollar bills. This is what we need to see more of at Spirit Halloween. Anyway, monkey business.
More clowning around. It's time for monkey business.
I am just shaking in my boots, recording and standing in the presence of monkey business. I'm utterly terrified. Anyway, electrified corpse. Okay, cool. Cool seeing him in person again. That's awesome. He's super cool. He's hanging a bit awkwardly, which I don't really understand, but I mean, it's okay. Betty Sharp, missing person, sitting scarecrow. We can sit with him. Ugh. Man, these seats are sturdy. Oh, I guess he's... There you go. I guess he's not seat activated. Maybe I have to sit on the other side. These seats are cushioned and they're relatively sturdy. This is very comfy. I think this is amazing. Might as well just show him while we're in here. Yeah, he's fine. Cool enough. He's resetting, so we're gonna actually first let's look up here. My camera kind of messes it up, but that's Sewer Rat on the hologram fan. Oh yeah, Butterfingers there, and then another spot of the Metro sign. Now we're gonna go over here, Fire Demon. His volume is very low right now, which is a little unfortunate because I'd like to hear his stuff. All right, so after Fire Demon, we have the gray jumping spider, which I've never been a huge fan of this one. It's okay, but cool to see jumping spider still exists in the stores. Night Owl. An amazing way to spend $250. And then we have Sinister Strawman.
Not everyone who dies gets to live to tell about it.
He's pretty cool. The red used to bother me a lot from pictures. In person, it doesn't look as bad, but I still would prefer a different color just because it looks like a sun-faded black. We have Twisted Grandma.
Hear that sound? That's the grinding of my bones coming to trap you in while you're sleeping.
Another absolutely terrifying animatronic from Spirit Halloween. Yeah, $230 for this. And now this whole back section over here, it's really interesting because this whole area is not even anywhere that they have actual props set up. It's just boxes. So very interesting. Kind of makes this theme seem bigger than it actually is, but I mean, whatever. You can see here all the props they have in boxes. Cerberus, Art the Clown, Gordo. And over here you can see they have Dark Princess, Fire Demon. Ooh, they have Victor and Emily. And they also have Two-Faced Teddy. Pretty cool. Next little area of the store I want to show is the zombie babies. There's so much copyrighted music playing right now, so hopefully my YouTube account is safe, but he's pretty cool, pretty simple. I think he's a cool idea. Looks a little cheap, looks a little weird, but I like what they were kind of doing with this glass. But I love this one, the ghost one. Very creepy. Spider Biter Billy, he's missing almost all of his spiders. Now moving over here to some of the smaller decorations. Sorry, I'm getting so distracted from the music in here. It's so loud. We have this evil pig. We've seen this guy. I have this guy. These guys. I've always really liked Scabs. I thought he's a pretty cool, cute little decoration. This thing's pretty cool too, the rabbit. And I do like the pig too. These pumpkins are pretty cool. They have this one and then they have one down here. Pretty cool looking. I like the blood. I like the gore. These hanging guys, this guy looks great. They've had him for ages, but I'm glad that he still looks as gory and bloody. Hanging stuff. This weird vampire baby thing. Not sure what's going on here. Jack the Reaper. I really do like this hanging Jack the Reaper. We have a bunch of crawling hands over here. We all know what these do. Oh, they play music now. Oh, and that one's on censor. Sadistic Sadie. She is like 90 bucks, which I think is pretty crazy. We've got pathway markers. These are pretty cool. These seem like they'd be old. Oh, if I can turn them on. They just light up and talk. Make sounds. Pathway markers over here. Some inflatables and stuff. This tombstone seems interesting. I don't know what this does. We're about to find out. Oh, cool. That's cool. I wish a scarier graphic showed up, but otherwise it's a cool effect. I kind of predicted it would do something like that. We have tombstones, but unfortunately no one can beat Home Depot's selection of tombstones, so good luck, Spirit Halloween. There's this little photo op area, Tomb of Lost Souls. Pretty interesting, a little random, but I think it's relatively cool. A bunch of bones. I like these flies a lot. These flies and also this snail. Really cool. This hanging rat is also really awesome. Pretty cool. It's very creepy, very odd. These statues are cool, but they're made out of really, really cheap foam. This appears to be a gore section, but it's kind of lacking. These brains look very good. And they have these limbs and stuff. This has always been such a cool activation switch. Such a cool sculpt on it. We have these IR beam activators, which is awesome to have. Probably too expensive for what it is. 25 bucks. Yeah. What is this? Poison? Okay. Prop timer, which is like 30 bucks, like absolutely wild. I'm complaining so much about the prices right now, but I mean, like, what else is there to do in a Spirit Halloween? We have some skeletons. Pretty cool. Classic Crazy Bones. Oh, wait. That's awesome. This is like a two-headed vulture thing. That's really cool. I didn't even know they had that. Bunch of masks, costumes. Nothing too far from what is usually seen. There's me in the mirror. Hello. Really, really good looking Leatherface mask here. Some Halloween masks. Nightmare on Elm Street. Some other stuff here. It really is the same kind of selection, at least from what I can see. This clown looks pretty cool down here. We have a bunch of these masks. Overall, pretty cool stuff. Also, we have this chainsaw, which they've had for years. Let's see if it works. Yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. Some weapons, bloody bats and stuff. Wigs, makeup. I'm not gonna go too far into the details here. Oh, wait, hold on. Look what we've just found. Some more beautiful AI prompted imagery here at Spirit Halloween. I'm very impressed this year. I'm really, really impressed with the level of descript prompting that was probably needed to create these images. Let's see, is there any more? No, that's all I can find. I'm sure there's more though. It's just hiding in the shadows, waiting for me to come find it and talk about it. We'll see. Some cool new dolls this year. We have Chucky all tied up. I think it looks okay. He's a little cartoony looking. We have Chucky, we have Megan. Holy crap. That's really funny. The new Annabelle doll, however, looks amazing. The new Annabelle doll looks fantastic. Even okay, this prototype in the stock photo looks really good. So does the final product. I think this is an incredible improvement over the one that they had in previous years, which, let me just do a side-by-side. So I am very happy to see that they've fixed her up. She looks so much better now. We have the Chucky and Tiffany dolls, which honestly don't really look that great in my opinion, even though they are the upgraded versions with different designs. These look pretty good. I like these a lot. Some planters. Oh my god, this is so small. I thought this was huge. I think it's only a matter of time before we start seeing Five Nights at Freddy's on the larger scale at Spirit. Not sure if he's new or old. I have not seen him before. We have Gizmo Sidestepper. Really boring looking box art, but he's pretty cool. I guess this is like a ghost section over here. So a bunch of different ghosts and stuff. We have this ghost Sidestepper. Does not really seem to do too much. I think the arms need to be posed a little more. There you go. I'm not gonna mess with that like crazy though. I don't really care all too much. We have some signage. I think these are really cool, this whole section with all these signs and stuff. Very cool things here. These neon signs are pretty cool. I love this one, the Mars Attacks one, how it's all melted and everything. Super, super cool. That's kind of cool. Time to play, time to slay. Yeah, all these are really, really cool. We have some statues. I'm pretty sure this came out last year. If it didn't, whoops, but these are all really, really cool. And then on this side, we have some more statues. These all just light up. Boop. I love this Art the Clown one. I have not, admittedly, seen any of the Terrifier movies. I have not seen them yet, but this looks really cool. This is also really awesome. This Ghostface one, candle holder, super cool. And then the Halloween pumpkin, really, really cool. They also have over here this jumping spider section. Some more Haunted Mansion stuff. Nightmare Before Christmas. Some really cool skulls over here. Probably way too expensive for what they are, but something awesome to see that Spirit has revived within the last few years is the lighting section. With this whole display for the lighting. I don't know why they took it out. There was not really any good reason to, because then we can't see the lighting in action. So I'm just gonna show some of the stuff they have here. Typical UV lights. They have these flame lights, strobe lights, a mist maker, which is pretty cool to have. Fogging skull pile, which is awesome. This flame light that actually is a tabletop version. We have this spider projectile light, which I actually got from Home Depot. Not sure what the price difference is, but that's where I got mine from. And then, okay, cool. We have this Monster Flash short circuit projection. And you know, I'm not even gonna make a comment about the origins of this artwork. I'm looking at this guy specifically. I'm just not gonna talk about it. I'm not even gonna say anything. Some more lighting over here. Same stuff they've kind of had for a long time. Strobe lights, fog timers, fog machines, galore. This, I presume, is where Young He would be. I could be wrong. They might not have her. This might just be the way the end cap looks. I also think there's a locator online, and I have not checked it. But this looks to be where her setup is. She's not here, but, you know, pretty cool to see this whole area, and I can kind of gauge how big she would be. Super, super cool. I hope to see her in person soon, because strangely, she really is one of my favorites from this year, just because of how accurate she is and how cool just overall that prop is in general. So anyway, one last thing before I make my way out of here. I just have to, you know, come over here and, you know, I just have to. All right, well, I think that is it. That wraps everything up. That's all I have to show for this location. I will be back at another one, probably sometime soon, so look out for that. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, comment, subscribe, blah blah blah, and I will see you in the next video.